the sugar acid clock and tooth decay prevention. So we are looking at the sugar acid clock and a reminder that when someone has sugar, this causes acid damage on the tooth, and when you have stopped eating sugar, in the mouth there is a further 30 minutes of acid damage until saliva removes this acid. So the sugar acid clock is the total acid damage time to the tooth. In this example, 10 minutes from eating the sugar plus 30 minutes until saliva removes this acid to give a sugar acid clock of 40 minutes. The saliva repair time is the 2 hours it takes for the repair of acid holes by saliva. And we can add this to a 24-hour sugar acid clock, where the color green is when the tooth is safe, and having a sugar intake shows red for the sugar acid clock, blue for the saliva repair time, and green for when the tooth is safe and repaired. We will need this information when we look at the food diary. So we have a food diary as an example here. Can you identify the sugars? Now we will do a sugar acid clock analysis. So at 8 o'clock you have pancake with jam and orange juice over 10 minutes, plus the acid damage time of 30 minutes for saliva to remove this acid, gives us a 40-minute sugar acid clock for this meal, and a saliva repair time of 120 minutes. At 11 o'clock we have dates and tea with sugar over 10 minutes, but dates are a sticky sugary food and are stuck on your teeth even after you have finished eating for many hours and causes hours of sugar acid damage, unless you clean and floss your teeth after eating this food. So we have flossed our teeth immediately after eating this food, then you avoid hours of sugar acid damage. But instead we have a sugar acid clock of 40 minutes and a saliva repair time of 120 minutes. But we have tea with sugar at 1 p.m. and this interrupts the saliva repair. So having another sugary meal before full saliva repair of 120 minutes does not allow the saliva to repair the acid damage to the tooth from the previous sugar intake. So the sugar acid clock for this meal is 60 minutes and 120 minutes for saliva repair. So the tooth is safe. Then at 6 o'clock we have another sugar intake with a 60-minute sugar acid clock, and we need 120 minutes for saliva repair. But again, we have tea with sugar at 8 o'clock in the evening, so saliva repair is interrupted. And the 8 p.m. tea has a sugar acid clock of 40 minutes, plus the 120 minute saliva repair time. So the sugar acid clock for the day is 240 minutes, and saliva repair time has been interrupted twice. And if we turn the diary to the side, we have lots of sugar acid red zones, and saliva repair has been interrupted twice, giving you higher risk of tooth decay, compared to just having one sugar intake in a day, where you only have one small red zone of acid damage and a full saliva repair time, and lots of green zone where the tooth is safe. So the longer total time for acid on the tooth and interrupted saliva repair means more chance of tooth decay. And the opposite, the shorter total time for acid on the tooth and uninterrupted time for saliva repair means less chance of tooth decay. One tactic is to remove sugar completely, for example from tea. So you have tea with no sugar. And if we do the sugar acid clock analysis again, We find a sugar acid clock of the day of 140 minutes. Before it was 240 minutes when you had tea with sugar. And now saliva repair time is uninterrupted. So you get full saliva repair of the acid damage holes of the enamel. You can also replace sugar with a sugar substitute or bunch sugar items together to reduce your sugar acid clock. Here is a summary. Again, these simple changes can make a huge difference to prevent tooth decay. There are further videos on tooth decay prevention. Thank you for watching.